What up? What up? What's good? Top of the top. So yeah, right now I'm at a park downtown. I'm getting an alignment done at the alignment shop around the corner. So I just took a little walk. They didn't have much of a waiting area. So I just took a little walk to come check some emails. How y'all doing today, man? Black History Month. What are you doing to be impactful this month? I ask you. I ask myself. You know, I'm working. You know, the beginning of this beginning of the year started out very heavy, very strong and consistent with social media, posting every day, making new content and stuff like that. But it got to a point to where I was like, okay, this is quantity, over quality, and I want to improve the quality, even if that means lowering the quantity, because I've invested thousands of dollars into equipment. I've invested hours and hours into editing, traveling, being on location, filming, teaching people, just showing people the way and putting people in position to do this content creation, media stuff for themselves. And I'm at a point to where it's like, okay, what are we doing now? What's the focus? Because I read something yesterday where it's like, don't forget what got you here, or something like that. And it's like, dang, what got me here, I don't even do it anymore. You know what I mean? I told myself, oh, I want, better clients. I want higher paying clients. I want better opportunities, corporate opportunities and this, that, whatever. And, the opportunities are coming and, things are happening, but it's not what I thought it would be. I'm dealing with different clients, business and stuff like that. For the most part, it's been a headache getting paid, following up with them. Oh, we got to check with the board. Oh, we got to, I got to speak to so-and-so, and so-and-so got to speak to so-and-so, and the sponsors got to follow through, and, just all kind of shit, man, all kind of stuff. And it's just like, man, whereas, I was doing event recaps and, just putting little videos, music videos here and there, it doesn't get the viewership that I would like, but it's more fulfilling and rewarding, and it actually was a slow growth process. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was growing, but it was slow because I had to find my people. And I think that's what the problem is now, because I think I'm away from the people that started with me. And I can't lie, my interests have been pulled away from what I did at the beginning. You know what I mean? Because shiny object syndrome, you see stuff and you're like, oh, I could do that. You know what I mean? And, I'm working on improving and changing that and getting back to the roots and to the square one, where we started. Back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? Back to the bare bones of it all. But no, not like a complete reset, but, just getting back, because there are people that I started with that are still working in that space, and I can just hop back in, tap back in with them and make some fire content. And I think that's what we need to do. I can't lie, I've been gatekeeping on info, you know what I mean, thinking it's gonna help me get past the next person, competition, but really I'm holding myself back. You know what I mean? As far as this content creating and stuff like that. So I just need to get into writing more, preparing more, practicing more, better delivery. I saw a video the other day where a guy says, perfect one thing at a time. I think what I'm going to perfect right now is my visual, color grading, frames, all that, lighting, just the visual of what I'm doing.